Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Damian Lillard. Jimmy Butler is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at center.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now here's Butler. Back to LeBron. The three for Doncic. The long-distance three is buried. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys. And for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Traps in the tray. And it's 6 points for the Wizards.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Lillard's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Wood. No good from outside. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on an 11-3 run. Doncic outside. And he gets the bucket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want to show. But you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game. Probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here are the East All-Stars now. After Luka Doncic's miss, Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 9.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Curry. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Curry's shot is off. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Curry kicks to KD. Clock at 6. And here's Wood outside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. LeBron passes to Doncic. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. And it's Giannis missing. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on an 18-6 run. James finds Doncic. Back to James. The three. No good on that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Passes to Curry. A three ball. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Curry against Lillard. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now, here's Lillard.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Curry. Over Butler. Misses off the left iron. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got Wood. Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Irving at the point. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. From the line, kept alive. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Wood. Second chance shot. KD with the bucket. Durant's got his second basket.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Wood. No good there. Davis with some nice D.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving from long range. Second shot opportunity. Towns kicks to Leonard. 2 points. That one goes.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The pass to Wood. Here's the three. It's rebounded by the West.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Tatum looking around. And he converts the layup. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And here's Wood outside. Siakam pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jacks up a three. That one's not going to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Towns. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kevin Durant. Curry's checked in for the Wizard. And it's Morant in for Irving. James checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Trae Young. Curry's shot is off. Here's West now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Lillard outside. But Trae, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Curry, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
1:07 left in the first half. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Curry. Lillard, the pass to Tatum, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. Embiid dishes to Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum against Leonard. Now here's Tatum. This one for 3. That shot misses. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out in these guys. That's right, and they have to say it real nice and smooth. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the motions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Jimmy Butler is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Doncic outside. Jokic with a screen on Wood. And that one's good. Doncic.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And there's the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And stolen by Butler. For 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard with no one around. Good on the triple. And now just a 2-point West All-Star lead. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Butler. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Butler's got his first basket.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. It's a close game here in Chicago. Outside Leonard. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Wood against Doncic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The shot by Curry, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And this is where Steph thrives. The more room he has to run and operate, the more dangerous he becomes.
Doncic, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by the West. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds on him. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Here's Lillard. No good that time. Curry with some nice D.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Wood. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And that's now 18 points for the Wizard. Doncic outside. Banked in off the glass.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Going inside, and it's good for 2. Wood's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic against Wood. Now Doncic. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. West All-Stars lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Zion Williamson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ja Morant. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Lillard against Morant. On the wing, Doncic. Driving to the basket. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Irving. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now, here's Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Morant. Drills the three-pointer.
And boy, when Morant stretches the floor, those driving lanes just get bigger.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Embiid. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. The dish to Embiid. Back to Irving. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Irving. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Doncic outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the East All-Stars. It's Morant in the corner. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Williamson. Irving against Doncic. Jokic, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Irving kicks to Williamson. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
Lillard the pass to Doncic. Here's Jokic, guarded by Embiid. Jokic sets the screen for Lillard. Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. LeBron's checked in for the West. Now the East All-Stars with it, trailing by 2. Pass to Morant. Drummond with it. Back to Wood. Takes it inside and finished off by Wood.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here is KD after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Takes it from 10. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
And Durant sends it back. And Leonard has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lillard against Morant. James wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Now here's Morant, and he gets it to go. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, following the miss by Jokic. Drummond with a screen on Lillard, driving in. They get it again.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Doncic. To the left wing. Fires the 3. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Jokic.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Lillard against Morant. For 3, Durant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Doncic kicks to Lillard. That 3 off the mark. Wood against Doncic. It's Morant in the corner. Here's Wood. No good on the 3. Morant against Lillard. Driving the lane. Count the basket.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.